I don't know who is still watching The Simpsons. They're on season 33. I can't believe this show is still on. I wish it would have ended a long time ago. There's something to be said for just ending a show at its peak or before it gets stale. I think some of the better shows have done this, and they were better off for that, especially in memory, because think of like Seinfeld. That show could have kept going for another 10 seasons, but they ended it kind of at the right time, and because of that, people more fondly remember it. When it comes to The Simpsons, people think of it when it was a better show. Now, if anyone talks about it, it's just, well, it's nowhere near as good as it used to be. It's just kind of there. Nobody's ever talking about it. And if they do talk about The Simpsons, it's because of stuff like this. Homer gets canceled, meets Joe Rogan in new Simpsons episode. I don't know what they were trying to do here. Maybe they were trying to grab that woke phantom audience on Twitter that never supports anything, ever. But for some reason, companies and brands seem to think that that's where the money is, and it never quite works out. I don't think it ever really has worked out. They don't buy or support anything. If anything, they steal it. You see a lot of these people in comic books. They'll be like, I love this comic, and they'll post screenshots, and it's from like freecomics.com or something. It's like a good audience you're getting there, Marvel and DC. Well, this is no different. I was kind of surprised. I looked at the ratings for The Simpsons, and I was actually kind of surprised to see that a lot of people still watch it. Look at this number. You have on an average here at least over 1 million people watching this show weekly. Are they just watching it because it's a habit? Sometimes they get up to 3 million. It's kind of surprising. I thought the ratings were going to be complete trash. Complete trash, but they're still kind of up there. I do wonder, though, is this just habit? Is it just habit? People are just tuning in out of habit. It's like, well, we've watched the show for 30 years. We might as well just keep watching it. Because I never hear anybody talk about it. Nobody ever talks about The Simpsons anymore. So I feel like just people just watch it, probably get on their phone. I don't know. It's tough to say because I can't prove anything on that. But it's just, it's weird. This is why I guess they keep it around, because people still mindlessly tune in. And I checked the past couple of seasons, and it's around the same still. So I don't know. Like, people find this funny now. The show hasn't been funny in years to me. So anyway, like you see here, Homer gets canceled. What the story is apparently he leaves Santa's Little Helper, that's their dog, in the hot car, and people took videos of it, and he gets publicly shamed. Then he apologizes and pushes Reverend Lovejoy out of a window on accident and loses his job and becomes ostracized from his friends and coworkers and family, leading him to go to the Joe Rogan show, who they never mention, by the way. They never mention his name. They just call him Right Wing Podcast House. I don't even think Joe Rogan is really right wing. He just asks questions. But, you know, because he's not to the left completely, he's cancelable. This man said he was going to vote for Bernie Sanders. Do you remember that? People forget that. But, yep, Right Wing Podcast House, sure. Sure. So they mock him, already turning off his fans and turning off anybody that doesn't lean left, because now, like you're saying, his views are right wing now. So the gag falls short. And as they note here in this article, even all of the critics are mocking the episode. And they're mocking it because, like over here on Screen Rant, they don't do it right. The Simpsons Joe Rogan parody backfired. And it did backfire. All you've got to do is go over to Twitter, and you can see a lot of it here under the New York Post, right here, over on their Twitter post. When The Simpsons first started, Rogan would have been considered left-wing. Yeah, but that was decades ago, and that's right. Notice how the neoliberal orthodoxy label detractors right wing the same way the religious orthodoxy label non-wingers devil worshippers. Here's another one. LMAO, Rogan isn't right wing. I know it's a cartoon, but people actually believe he's right wing because he questions narratives. And so on and so on. The thing here is both sides are pissed. So in a way, they've kind of united people through their bad comedy, which I find funny. It's just, I don't get it. Who are you trying to win over? Maybe it's because they know nobody is really tuning into their show anymore and they just kind of have a dead audience. I don't know. But I find it funny they tried to do this and it backfired. All it's going to do is make Joe Rogan more popular. But in a way, they're kind of chicken shit to not name him. Because by not naming him, it's like, oh, are you afraid of him? Is that why you didn't name him? Because you can name him. I could make a Joe Rogan parody show if I wanted because he's a massive public figure. You're allowed to do that. I could make him a character in a comic and have anvils fall on him and stuff because it would be a parody. He's a public figure. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to make fun of public figures that exist for a reason. And it's just funny. Like, why don't you want to name him? Well, you want to straddle the fence there? If you're going to name him and mock him, why don't you just name him instead of calling him right-wing podcaster? They never name him, at least according to 2 or 3 articles. I didn't watch it. So if they did name him, I apologize. But the reason Screen Rant's pissed is because they didn't name him. They say they should have went all in and mocked him. So this was just a dumb move. You shouldn't have done it. This is why nobody watches The Simpsons anymore. You guys failed. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.